What's up, you comic freaks and geeks? It's your boy Davis over again on the CFG, and I am back with another episode of Fat Nerd Chronicles. Guys, thank you so much for all the awesome comments and the great motivation points and stuff that I've done in the previous two videos. It's really awesome. It's also very awesome to see folks who are saying that are sharing their weight loss journey as well, which is really cool. But as always, if you're wanting to join me and continue on being a part of the family, being a part of the crew, by all means, just always like, follow, subscribe to our YouTube page, the CFG, so you do not miss an episode of an update of my weight loss journey through this whole process. So let's get into it. There's a lot to talk about. There's a really cool thing that I did over just this weekend, and I'm also going to talk about. I just did a weight check-in. Jeez, I went blank there. Yeah, a weight check-in, and man, do I have some news for you. This news to share. It's really awesome. But first, guys, so what I did this week was the same thing, the same regiment, like I was talking in my previous video about my walking regiment. Did 3 miles for at least 3 days of the week, and then 2 miles for every other day. Saturday, I did a 5-mile walk, which was amazing. It was really awesome. It was really actually, it was really cool. It had a great view of the sunrise and everything. So I was really happy to experience that. Then while I was doing my regiment, my sister came by, and she just said, "Hey, this might be actually a cool thing to do. Why don't you try going and doing the Dallas Heart Walk?" And I had no idea that they had a heart walk over here. So just being probably off my exercising high, I said, "Yeah, sure, let's do it. Let me give me the information, and then I'll definitely do it." And for some reason in my mind, I did not think that this was going to be a big deal, like, you know, just the whole process and the presence over there. But man, was I wrong. There was thousands of people there. Like I had to be at least 3,000 or 4,000 people that were there. It was a really fun experience, and I was like so surprised. And just in my mind, I was thinking to myself, wow, the beginning of May, I could not have thought that I would have said yes. I would enjoy going outside and walking and doing a 5K marathon. But now it just like. Now I just got up. I was motivated to do so and see how far my hard work has been. And mind you, still big dude here, so this is not. It still is a little bit tough for me to be moving around for long periods of time still. But I am working on it, and I'm glad that it's actually definitely. And it's definitely showing off my motivations, and it was cool. So what ended up happening was I decided to hit up I decided to also hit up my other brother and my other sister. So the four of us all decided to go and do this heart walk marathon thing. And from the time I'm recording this, it's only been a day, but we all went. We came early. I believe it was like 7:30, 8 o'clock in the morning, and we just went out and did it. And that just the atmosphere was really great. Had a fun time going around and just talking to folks and stuff like that, as well as there was just all sorts of people there. I mean, the cool one was like there was this group that was, I believe they were representing Taiwan that was just saying UN for Taiwan and stuff. And then they had this 2-person banner that they were holding throughout the whole way. And then they were taking photos in all different kinds of spots and stuff. And we decided to, and I was like, wow, this is a real fun thing. I mean, it was a real festive environment. People brought their dogs. People had their kids in the strollers. People were wearing some funny and odd things at the same time, like a girl wearing a poop emoji hat or something like that. But it was fun. It was really fun. But what was cool, what I definitely loved about it was just the scenic view, because where the heart walk was in the center of Dallas, And I don't know if y'all are familiar, but Dallas has a famous skyline, or a landmark, is the Texas ball, like the little Dallas ball that you usually see in the skyline. That was the starting point. And then from there, they closed off the roads. There was this really nice bridge, and it was a giant circle that was it was like traffic. It's like usually like a highway or something. And we just did a giant circle, go onto a bridge, go on and like do a ridiculous incline on another like a highway street, and just walk all the way down. And when I was doing this, I mean, don't get me wrong, I mean, I am a giant sweater, but during this, what I like, it's just in my mind throughout the time was just like I was just motivating myself to say that I could finish this. I know I can do this. I've done a lot of. I mean, I usually do this in the mornings, and this should be no problem for me. And it kind of was. I will admit, because there was two things that was very different about this whole process. One, I do this when I do my walks. I usually do it early in the morning before the sun rises, and it's like dark. So when I go, I'm feeling good. It's at least somewhat of a semi breeze or something, that's blocking out all the crazy heat. This was like at 9 o'clock, like 8. It started at 9 o'clock in the morning, and it was already scorching. The good one side of the walk was actually shaded, so it was actually not as bad. But returning back was crazy because the sun was just hitting on you straight, and some people were definitely affected by that. Some people had heat stroke, and they just couldn't go any further. They had to get some people to cart them back, which is awesome. Shout outs to those folks, because they did a phenomenal job. They also did water, like a water station at the halfway point, which I wish that they was actually a little bit more. Although they did have random buggies that were giving out water along the way, which was really cool. So, and the number two thing was the elevations. Like the elevation really kind of messed me up, because I'm fine with I prefer walking on uneven ground. I mean, I know there's like sidewalks and stuff, which is cool, but some of these elevations that you had to cross and had to go across from were just ridiculous. So there was a point of the marathon or of the 5K where there was a spot where you can go to the opposite side, like when you on the oval, there's like a staircase that allowed you to kind of shortcut it a little bit, so you can start walking the opposite direction. And then you can kind of cut a good piece of the route out. Originally, I was like, at the time I was already done. I was like, you know what? No, let's just go. Let's just skip it. Let's just take the stairs, and then let's just go so we can cut it out. Because I saw the crowd of people that were in front of me. Then I also saw that we had to go up another hill on an uphill incline, and I was done at first when I saw this. But then apparently there was something that motivated me more than just than looking what was ahead of me, and that was a line. I can't stand standing in line. There was a line to get up to this staircase, and I was just like, you know what, it would be faster for us to just go around and do it anyways. So that's what we did, and luckily that we did do that, because that's where the water station was at. Because I don't even know if I missed that water station, I don't think I would have made it, but thank goodness it was there. So we did it. Had no problems doing it, and just had a great time getting it done. So one of the coolest parts of all of this was the photos of the different kinds of the landscapes of the backdrops and stuff was just so great. It was just so many different kinds of cool things that I was able to take photos of like my family and stuff while doing it, and we had a great time. Just the experience of just doing all that was really cool. I guess the underlining issue is the fact that like I said before, at the beginning of all this, is that this was something that I never thought that I would do or ever again, because I have done a 5K before. I did it years ago, and I thought that this was something that like I would never experience. It was going to be something that I would be lying if I said I could dream, but something that I thought that was behind me for that. But oh no, there was definitely a lot more kicking me than even I anticipated it, which was I definitely appreciated it. And just thinking back, and especially all the things that like in my mind of like, you know, like people my age that can't do it and stuff, just in general, just kind of was in my mind. And I was just thinking, wow, I am squandering the gift of just being able to do that, let alone with family and friends and things like that. And I definitely am not going to will never take advantage of, never take that for granted ever again. So a lot of things I did learn about this, about the 5K. I mean, it's still walking. It's still a good amount of walking, and it was a really great thing to talk to all these different kinds of folks and all these different kinds of people. It's just so many sponsors. There was just so many sponsors over there, but it was really fun, a fun experience. So, but the cool thing was I got my sponsor medal. There we go. Ooh. Over there we go. I got my medal. So no one can tell me that I didn't do it. The what's it called? The American Heart Association also gave us a kit, a gift kit at the end once we hit the finish line for the end of it. So first I got this. I talked to one of my sister's friends, and she gave me this awesome little bag that I have here. It's like sponsored by CVS, which was really cool. But I will say this: I got the box. I haven't opened it yet, and I think this is the best time to actually see what's inside this gift box that they gave us. So this is really cool. So it says, "Let's be well." Nice messaging. There we go. So inside the box comes with a Kickstart Healthy Habits with an AARP award. See, that's just good marketing in itself. Good marketing in itself. Here we go. The next thing says Heart Check Program Overview. So they're letting folks know about about checking your just basically do your checkups of your heart very good and periodically, so you don't get any kind of surprises, and hopefully not go into any further deeper issues here. Okay, so this is just a small little mini recipe thing. So it looks like a lithogram. Let's open it. Let's see what it. Oh, okay. So sugar swaps. Okay, so it's giving you baking tips and dessert stuff. So that's cool, I guess. Oh, flexible cut. Oh, it's a flexible cutting mat. That's what this is. Interesting. Okay, so flexible cutting mat. I have a cutting board, so let's go with that. So this was a Let's Be Well heart box. AARP Let's Be Well heart box. How the heart works and managing blood pressure. Ooh, managing blood pressure. Let's see. I have like I said before in my previous video, I have hypertension. Huh. Okay, I might have to look through that. That's actually pretty useful. Oh, okay, this is very useful. So this also, this shows you the things that you should be going to at the grocery store if you're trying to change your eating lifestyle. I don't know if this is looking very good. No, that's pretty cool. And it also shows you how to read the nutritional facts on the back, which I think is a very, very underrated thing that folks need. Everyone should definitely do. It's a very, very useful thing to know, because like I said before, I have hypertension. So one of the things that I have to look after is sodium. I don't want to have a lot of sodium levels. So my sodium intake is probably a fraction of that than what the normal a normal person would have. So like there's a certain amount that I am always looking at that, for my whole day sodium intake, because if I have too much sodium, then that could also cause some issues for me. So luckily, knock on wood, I've been really good at keeping up with that. So that's cool. So this one says cooking in color. So this is a cookbook. Oh, that just looks depressing. So there you go. So this is a cookbook. It says, what is this? Tomato and ricotta toast. I don't even look like toast. Is there bread in here? I don't think there's bread. Ricotta cheese. Ricotta cheese, tablespoon chopped onions, dried Italian seasoning crumbles, 4 slices of. Oh, okay. And I thought that was like a piece of chicken with 2 tomatoes. No, I'm good. Okay. You know what? No. I'll worry about that later. All right. And the last thing I got is, oh, actually, this is going to be very useful. I'm probably going to use these. Are some 2-pound walking weights. So that's pretty cool. Wow, that's actually very cool. Is this made out of, oh yeah, okay, so it has okay, so it's not like metal. Very nice. So thank you for the American Heart Association providing these awesome things. Today is a new beginning. Nice, very nice. Let's get back into it, the meat and potatoes. So like I said, I did a weigh-in. Now today is the 22nd of September. I did my weigh-in on September 15th. And man, I mean, words cannot describe the surprise that I had. So let's just switch it over to the weigh-in.
Look at me.
Body weight is 396 pounds. Body weight is 396 pounds.
23 pounds in 2 weeks. I went down 23 friggin' pounds. Is insane to me. But I've been working my tail off on this, and I am so surprised when I went on that scale, and then they said, "Hey, you're down now to 396 pounds." Like, it was like an explosion. First off, under 400 pounds is monumental, awesome. Secondly, to 23 pounds in just 2 weeks. Like, that's just a bar that I'm like, I don't know if I'm gonna hit hit that much down again. But I am so glad. I am so hyped to be down as go down so largely like that, and it's making me more motivated to do it. So now that is so now, like I said, I went down. I was at 319 in my last weigh-in, and now I'm down. I went down 23 pounds. I am now 396. So that is going to be, currently that means the total amount that I have lost is, I want to say 80. It has to be over 80, right? 79, 80, 81, 82, 84 pounds. I've lost 84 pounds so far. I'm still down, like I have another a little bit less than 150 pounds left to go. But this was a very good surprise. Don't even know what to say. Words can't even explain it. It was funny because when I did the weigh-in, my sister was recording the weigh-in with me, and I just said to her, "I don't believe it." It's like, can you check? Can you go on the scale just to verify if there was something wrong with the scale itself? And she was able to, no problems. And then I think I went on it 2 or 3 more times without shooting. I am under 400 pounds officially. I am, and I'm hopefully let's see, the next weigh-in is going to be on October 1st, the beginning of the month of next month. And I am really, really motivated and hyped as well. So, but guys, if, like I said, as always, this place is an open place. I want to know like how y'all are doing on your weight loss journey. Just let me know, to comment down below. PM me if you don't want to do it, if you don't want to show it all off, and I definitely get it. I totally get it and I totally understand. But definitely just give me some tips, tricks, anything else that may be that may interest me and be something that would help me pursue where I'm trying to get to my destination goal. But as always, folks, like the best thing to do, the best way to start your journey is just like, you know, do a small trivial change, and it will definitely come for you. And I am here to support you 100%, because like now it's starting to become really, really like intoxicating and motivating, just doing these. So guys, once again, like, follow, subscribe, comment for more if you're wanting to see some more of my journey. Hopefully I'll get another video out there in the next couple of weeks or so. But as always, I will see you again next time. So this is Davis signing out. Y'all take it easy.